thought I'd take a second and show you my new upper torque box that I built for the car. As you saw in the last video, I went ahead and I cut the old factory spring pouches and torque box out of the car. The reason behind that is just simply adjustability. There is none on the factory stuff. I've lowered the car so much over the past couple of years. The upper control arms are they're almost like pointing straight down. That's no good. I need adjustability to change my engine center. Out with the old, in with the new. So I saw a lot of them on the internet I could buy. I think it was Wild Rides and AA Performance. They sell almost the exact same thing, but they were $600 US. So the $600 plus shipping and then the conversion for the dollar is just brutal right now. I'd be looking at $1,000 to get it to my door. So decided to make my own. Why not, right? So had some spare tubing laying around, some metal laying around. Yeah, just cost some time and argon. So I think it turned out freaking awesome. Should solve the problem with my control arms. Tons of adjustability in them. And yeah, should be good to go. So I think I'll go ahead, get this back in under the car, set the height to where I want it to be, get it all tacked in, and then from there I'll move on to building bars to hook up my shocks. Hey, so as you can tell, I got the back seat out of the car. I just went ahead and I drilled all the spot welds out of the trunk area there, just in order to get that piece of tin out of the way, just to give me some access for building the tubing and welding it all. So like I said, all the spot welds drilled out there, and the same in the trunk area. I'm just going to do a couple slices up each side in order to get that piece free. I'm thinking I could possibly just lift it up out of the way just to give me some access so I can weld everything. Or if I need, I can just cut a couple slices in by the roll cage there and just pull that tin completely out of the way. But we'll see what goes on there. So I'll just use a chisel quick, separate the metal, and then I'll do my final cuts and get that tin out of there. Hey guys, so as you can tell with the big hole in the floor, I got that piece of tin out sitting up over there. I'm just moved on to, actually got the torque box in place, fitted, and it's actually tack welded in there, so it should be there for the long run. I will obviously have to finish welding everything, but that'll be the very, very final step. I think it looks awesome. I'm pumped to have adjustability with this car, and it's always a bonus when your marks are centered in the car. So that's always a bonus. You know you did something right. But yeah, just moving on to, I have to tie this roll cage back into the frame, obviously, because the cage was obviously tied into my spring pouches. But now since those are gone, I need to tie it back in. So my plan is I'm going to have another separate bar run across the frame back here. That's what I will tie my coilovers into. And then I'll have a bar in between both of those to tie the cage back into the frame. So it'll be something like this, tie it in like that to the bar back here. Obviously won't have a massive bend, but I'm just showing you guys, so it'll be something like that. We'll definitely add some much needed strength into the frame of this car, and yeah, it should look cool once it's done. So start grinding, cutting, welding, fitting, and yeah, we'll go from there. So yeah, there it is, guys. Sorry about the poor lighting. Hopefully you guys can see that pretty decent, but half the lights don't work in the garage when it's cold out here. But yeah, all the tubes are notched, fitting pretty decent. I'll probably have to adjust it a little bit here and there when I finally go ahead and tack it, but everything's just sitting in there loosely right now. So just wanted to show you guys kind of the end result. I think it turned out freaking awesome. Do yeah, a couple little tweaks here and there, and then I'll get everything tacked together. But that should be plenty of strength back here. Everything's tied in nicely. I can adjust my control arms, extra strength. I'm freaking pumped. Looks awesome too. So yeah, I'll do some final tweaks, get it all tacked together, and then yeah. Hey guys, so I went ahead and I finally got all the tubes welded up in the car. It's good to go. I'll quickly go over it with some Scotch-Brite, clean up a little loose ends here and there, and then I'll slap some paint on it. And that upgrade should be complete. I actually got the rear end out of the car right now, and I'm finishing up the upper control arm mount on the rear end. So once that's done, it's really, yeah, just like I said, a few loose ends here and there, and then paint it. I'm gonna have to place an order here soon. Get some 40 spline axles coming for the car, and I have to order up a new third member, an aftermarket one. When I took the rear end apart in this car at the end of last year, the case was actually broken on the car, so it's time for some upgrades. She's a heavy car, so it definitely needs some bigger axles. I'm just waiting to break one of those, and the third member I already broke, so sadly I have to spend some money here shortly, but that's the name of the game. But anyways, I'm gonna end this video off here. Hopefully you guys liked the video. Hopefully it entertained you for whatever 10 minutes. But yeah, anyways guys, as always, like, comment, definitely hit that subscribe button if you have not already. And hopefully maybe I can have a video together for next week as well, but we'll see. Anyways, talk to you guys. See ya.